Victor Osimhen is back and is ready to actually start against Liverpool. This is the preview for Galatasaray versus Liverpool. And going back, if you look at our last 6 matches, it's been pretty much, they like match way tough. Do you understand? It's not like a pushover team in the Champions League. But just to say this one, and the slot actually confirmed that Federico Chiesa would not be available for the Champions League game tomorrow, against this Galatasaray side. Personally, I was really, really angry. I was really vexed. I felt so bad because this is a man that has actually been doing a lot. He's actually been doing a lot. His inclusion, especially as a substitute, Baba they always show, So it was not looking like, hey, it's like this is one because say no be Dutch player or something. I don't just know which one I want to talk, but that's why it's not been playing. But anyways, and the start actually confirmed. I said that it's based on an injury that I was unable to continue. Guinea Con 1 or 2. Some persons could say it's a lie, sha. Me too, because me, I did, but I will not say anything. And so our match against Galatasaray tomorrow, the last match was actually a 3-0 victory against Liverpool. That was in the friendly. And then a 3-2 win against Liverpool as well. We also gave them a 3-2 win, yes, so it's just been not just friendly where the interaction 3-0. You understand me, but then again, it's really, really been a balanced affair. 1-1 draw, 0-0 draw. So it is everything is balanced aside the the friendly. Okay, so it's going to be really, really tough game. I remember Victor Osimhen coming up against the likes of Virgil van Dijk. It was a tough battle, for the Napoli side. It was really, really a tough battle when those guys interactions are before one. I think it was Osimhen also was on the score sheet. Okay, so it's going to be Osimhen again facing Victor Osimhen. It's going to be a very, 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 very dicey affair. You understand me? Because Osimhen is one player that is mobile. He's not just a stiff player where you go say you want hole like that. You get? So he's a mobile player. But are we ready? Do we have what it takes basically to beat them? Definitely. Obviously, yes. You understand me? Obviously, yes. I just pray that the home conceding. In fact, for the past how many matches, we've now been conceding two goals, and that is not really, really funny at all. Now, this Galatasaray side, they are actually first on the table, for the in their league. Yeah, they are first on the table with 7 massive wins, 7 out of 7. Do you understand me? So this Galatasaray side, they've shown that hey, hello, we dey ready to play. We actually have been good somewhat this season. You understand me? So you cannot go feel remove even if you're not playing for the elite top clubs. Okay, even if they're not the top side, it's not like the biggest leagues of all. But then again, you cannot take anything away from the fact that they're actually doing something. 7 wins out of a possible 7, and that is really, really massive. Now, of course, some of the names. Sanchez, the former Tottenham Hotspur defender, is also in the mix. Lemina as well as Torreira. You remember those two, one from Wolves and the other from the former Arsenal man, Torreira and Lemina. So we all know Lemina, his agility, his movement. You understand me? Baba, they always is moving. He's always full of strength and agility, and so Torreira is also in the mix. Leroy Sané, Uko Gundogan, and then as I said earlier mentioned, Victor Osimhen. So they do have 1 or 2 players. You could say people like Gundogan. He has passed his space, his prime, blah, blah, blah. Leroy Sané is also a player there. Do you understand me? That he's still there in body. Do you get? So, hey, it's going to be a tough game. Now, Ugo Ekitike has actually been talking, Baba, based on the to the game tomorrow. He's been talking. He said, he's sorry, Baba, he's so sorry. Please forgive him. He said he did the wrong thing. But he also made mention of the fact that, hey, he's ready to play anywhere in terms of the front line where he won't play. Do you understand me? If he could, he said he has actually played with 2 strikers. He has also played with 1 striker as well. So hey, Ugo Ekitike is finally back after red card, very unnecessary red card. Now let us go into the lineup. Now these people actually play in a they actually play in a 4-2-3-1 kind of formation. Okay, so that is really, really a good formation. As I said, the pivot of Torreira and Lemina. So it's not they are going to try as much as possible to make it not penetratable. It's not going to be easy for you to just take hold of their midfield. Do you understand me? As I said, the agility, the running, all these things he did their body. They might not be the sweetest of guys. Say, hey, these guys then be professional. Not be like professional, like they're too good, kind of, that's supposed to, but they might not be that kind of person. But hey, when a team, when these players are, they just got the agility, they can actually help you to run for good 90 minutes, and sometimes you need players like that, so in a 4-2-3-1 kind of formation. So it's not going to be easy. I'll be honest. They'll want to make life hard, but we should be able to take today. Okay, now let us start from our lineup tomorrow. Liverpool fans, let me know what you think in the comment section. What's going to be like your lineup prediction? Is it going to be the same as mine? And what's your own scoreline prediction as well? I'm sure most of you will say yes, we should be able to beat these guys, and I'm also saying that yes, we should be able to beat them. Now, center back pairing is, I'm very, very sure that there's nobody replacing Ibrahim Konate, even though he had a stinker of an appearance against this Crystal Palace side. This Crystal Palace side were just too much full. No, they were just full of running. Okay, they were full of running. Ismail Assar, running pretty much everywhere. Joe Willock, all those ones, when they come, you already know, say then Sabi run, so full of running. He gave him a really, really hard time, and he was not really, really into it. But so yes, it's definitely going to be playing. I'm not sure if Anaslo is going to want to change with any other person. So it's going to be Ismail. It's going to be Ibrahim Konate and Virgil van Dijk in centre back. And then Milos Kerkez, definitely, I'm very sure of that. Milos Kerkez. I don't know if I'm slot to say, let me do what I did in the Atletico Madrid game, okay, and try to put in Roberts in there. But somehow I just feel like Milos Kerkez this time would be starting ahead of Andrew Robertson. And then for the right back, I should also feel like Frimpong this time would be starting ahead of Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley also did not really have a good game. And I also complained something about Frimpong. Baba just they run, you're full of energy, yes, but they like say sense no day you get. But hopefully he's going to have a very good game, talking about Frimpong. And then Ryan Gravenberch, definitely going to be a starter. And then Dominic Szoboszlai, we need Szoboszlai. In fact, as a matter of fact, you see Gravenberch and Szoboszlai, we need both of them, because as I said, this Torreira and Lemina, we don't know these people. They are full of running, they are full of the agility. So we also need somebody that could match them. And Szoboszlai is one person that, hey, I shot by, he shot me by. So yes, India there, so these two. And I'm very sure as well that, Florian Wirtz is going to be starting in the midfield. He's going to be back in the midfield. And then Cody Gakpo by the left, and then Mo Salah by the right, as well as, Ugo Ekitike. I feel, would he be starting this time? Because I think Ekitike will start. I will start. I know the last match, the last Champions League game against Atletico Madrid, it was not Ekitike, it was, Alexander Isak starting ahead of Ekitike. Do you understand? But I feel like Ekitike is looking more fresh. Do you understand me? He's not played for like one full week, so he's looking more fresh. So coming into the game, I think he would be the one starting ahead of Alexander Isak, who is not completely fit, and then Mo Salah. Mo Salah, by the way, his game has actually reduced. Somehow, when I vex for him, at some point I'm like, his game has actually reduced, because Arne Slot is a coach that likes to play from the midfield. He likes to play from midfield, even the progression. He loves his progression to be on the midfield. You understand me? He loves one-two kind of football, quick. I remember there was this pass. I don't know if other not going to remember. I was really angry, but when they found the cameras to Arne Slot was actually giving go ahead, like it was, you're no worry, correct, you try, no worry, you try, because the execution was just bad, but the idea was very brilliant and it was very dangerous. Okay, so that's the kind of thing, and Arne Slot likes to play in the middle. Okay, so that's why most times, even as much as I would say we don't really have the quality, but most times you don't see players wanting to do the whole pass that wing side, flunging the ball and everything. He's not really doing it. So, and I also feel like that's actually what is affecting Mo Salah's game as well, because Mo Salah having touching the sidelines, and then because of the presence of maybe Isak or Ekitike, it's as if, but you go stay where you do, that kind of level, so. But it is what it is. We'll see what would happen tomorrow. I'm going for a Liverpool 2-1 win. I don't think that we'll be able to keep a clean sheet against these guys. And I also made mention about, the defense and everything. But hey, can we keep a clean sheet? I really love a clean sheet, but I really do not think we'll be able to keep a clean sheet against, this side. I mean, even if not the bottomest side, we might end up conceding goals, and that's not really good. But to be honest, I don't really see us keeping a clean sheet. Liverpool fans, let me know what you think in the comment section. What's your lineup prediction? What's your own thoughts on my own thoughts, your own lineup prediction on my own lineup prediction. Is there any changes you would like to make? So let me know what you think in the comment section. And then I'll be going for a Liverpool 2-1. 2-1 win. We should be able to do the business. 2-1 win away, 2-1 away win. And then double away games after this one. Now they go, and somehow I feel like it's also going to affect Arne Slot's thinking. Do you understand the fact that Liverpool has Chelsea to play on this Saturday or Sunday this weekend? I feel like it's going to also affect Arne Slot's changes. Okay, because at some point we would want to rest some players. So I just hope that we don't make this game too difficult for ourselves, where we now need to probably, maybe from the 75th minute, we don't struggle again to find one goal. Do you understand me? Every opportunity, I beg, every opportunity we get, try as much as possible to bury every opportunity, so that at least some of the players will go out on time and rest. Let me know what you think in the comment section.